Hello all, and welcome to the demo of BoreLog app, one of the finest geotechnical tool useful in field borehole logging. It operates on any Android mobile or tablet with a minimum screen size of 4.5 inches. This is a simple and user-friendly Android application and comes with amazing features such as electronic endorsement, email sending, image and location capturing, a digitized way to create an instantaneous field-based stratification. Simply type BoreLog in Google Play Store and install the app. The app would prompt for necessary permissions so that user can enjoy all the features of this app. The BoreLog app is specially designed to cater the needs of geotechnical community, ensuring reliability, safety and security of the data. It basically functions in 3 layers in a sequential manner. Layer 1, that is project information. Then the user can enter the layer 2 to feed borehole specific details and then can proceed to feed depth-wise details, that is in layer 3, BoreLog entry. The field BoreLog that is generated can be previewed, edited and emailed to desired recipients. Let's have a live demo and generate a field BoreLog to understand a smart way of field borehole logging. Once the app is installed, your digital assistant is ready to help you create the subsurface stratification. As you can see on the first screen, there are menus to feed the project information, organization details and email recipients. The details how to feed the layer 1 information, that is project, will be explained in next section. In organization menu, you can feed the details about organization name, address and even attach the organization logo from your mobile gallery or the cloud as applicable. Once you save the details, there would be a message that the details have been saved successfully. When you go to email recipients, you can feed the recipient name and the desired recipient email address. Presently, there is a facility of providing names of 5 email recipients. After filling the necessary details, the user has to ensure that the details have been saved and the message of the details saved successfully has been prompted on the screen. You can create a new project. The app basically functions in 3 layers. So this is the first layer of information. You can see a red star mark and which suggests that this information is mandatory to be filled in. Until you fill this information, the app doesn't allow you to save the information. So let's fill in some details of the project. These are going to be the generic details about a project, which are to be filled only once. So unlike our manual BoreLogs wherein you have to feed number of sheets and repeat the information, this is going to be an easy task because you are feeding this information at one stance only. Pune-Solapur highway. You can enter the details of the customer or the client. Now, since you are doing everything online, everything is digitized, there would not be any spelling mistakes. You can fill in the address. You can mention the name of the project in charge and that will enhance the reliability of your data because you are logging in front of the client's representative. You can as well enter how many number of boreholes are to be done for this particular project. The app has a provision to enter if there are any other tests like seismic refraction, electrical resistivity, plate load test and so on. So if you have, you can simply enter the number and most importantly, you can highlight whether the project is ongoing or completed. So this can actually give you a list of projects which were completed or which are ongoing, and it can easily give you the status. Now this tick mark, as you can see in the right corner, will save the details, and you could see project created successfully. And then you could see one tile that is generated which talks about the client name, the name of the project, its location, and the name of the client representative. Now this is your first layer information. Now if you see this button, which is a forward button in the rightmost corner, if you click on this, you go to the next layer, which is now going to talk about the generic details about a borehole. Now we are ready with the project details. We have to go to the next layer, which is about the generic details of the borehole. You click on this forward button in the rightmost corner and you can access to the next layer. Since no information is filled in, the first message that would be visible on your screen is no data to display. Now here the app is asking for relevant information as and when they are required. You have to allow all the permissions so that you can use the functionalities. As said previously, all the red star mark are mandatory information to be filled in, without which your data would not be saved. Here you can see in the left side the back arrow, which will again lead you to the previous menu, and the forward arrow is going to get you into the next layer. So let's fill in some information. As you can see, this keyboard is alphanumeric. Now borehole location, you can put the borehole location as per your project requirement. Since you have permitted for the GPS location, it has fetched the borehole coordinates automatically. You can as well manually feed these details. You can put the sub-agency details so that you have a record of sub-agency details as well who are working on the project. You can mention the water level if it is known to you. You can as well feed this at a later stage. The ground level could be filled. As you can observe, in water level and ground level, the units in which the data is to be fed is as well given. So the data is in meters. Then you see the circulation fluid. It is giving you three options: bentonite slurry, water, or polymer mud system. You select an option and it turns green. So green suggests that you have selected something. Drilling orientation, if you click on incline, it is asking you what is the angle of inclination. So it has been so very well drafted and developed that it's not going to allow the user to miss out on a single information. It's going to help the fresher that if the drilling orientation is inclined, then I need to mention the angle of inclination. Not just that, it is directing you to write that in degrees, and in gray color you could see it is asking you to mention the angle of inclination with respect to horizontal. So you can put this value or you can select the appropriate option. It then redirects you to go for the option for type of the rig. Then for type of boring, there is a drop down menu available wherein you can pick up from the appropriate option: percussion, rotary, auger, wash, and so on. For casing diameter, it gives you an option to have multiple casing diameters, because at times on the field the diameters varies according to depth. So let's put some values. It has as well given the fashion in which the user is to feed the information. As you can see, the casing depth is to be written as depth 1 in meters stroke depth 2 in meters. So the user can easily then put in the correct and accurate information. The details of instrumentation, if available, could be put in. The details of bit and core barrel used can as well be placed in this. Double core with diamond bit. You can as well add to the other tests which are conducted in the borehole, like permeability, vein shear, dilatometer. So you can simply put the appropriate number. If you have any particular remark for the borehole, let's say the borehole is on a sloping area, so the same can be then mentioned herein. And another good feature about this app is it allows you to take the client's signature, and that increases reliability of your data, because the data is logged in front of the client and the client has approved that yes, These are the details which are observed on the field.